All right, I'm live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, there's something in the way here. I know what it is. Let's get that out of frame and continue. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this week's theme is songs from Tin A City. Tin A City is a record that I put out. Well, I guess it's an EP, shorter collection of songs. 6 songs that I released in 2010. And I wanted to play the whole thing front to back. And many of these songs I haven't played in years, so I'm sure we're going to make a lot of mistakes, but that's what the live experience is all about. And I'm wearing short sleeves because it's been really warm here today, like almost 70 degrees. Very excited about spring, very excited about the rest of this year, and very excited about next week. We have a new baby. He's due on Tuesday, March 16th, so I'm going to be taking a little break from the live stream action until we get the house under control, which actually will probably never happen. But I'll come back to live streaming eventually. So yeah, I'm glad you guys can join me. If you're online, say hello. And last week I did a really fun thing. Well, I didn't know it was going to be fun until it happened, but I put a link it's in the description where you can join me on screen if you want to. So if you're feeling brave, I'll pull you in between songs. But yeah, I'm going to get this ball rolling. So I'm going to play Tin A City front to back, and the first track on that record is called I Just Blinked. But I'd love to just know that people are online. I mean, I know we have some, but say hello if you're out there. There's Dawn. Hello, friend. Good to see you. We're having California weather here, so I'm very excited. That's why I took my sweatshirt off like right before I went live. I'm like, whoo, I don't need my sweatshirt. Spring is almost sprung. Very happy about that. So, yeah, I'm going to start this off with I Just Blinked, and I'm going to start it on the keyboard. I came up with the concept on the keys, but I didn't play it in the studio. I am much smarter than that. I had a real professional piano player play in the studio. His name happens to be Brian Aguilera. He used to be in my band, still a good friend. But anyway, I had Brian play it because I was like, here's the idea. I'm going to do this thing, and you do it correctly. So that's how it happened. Dawn, what is freezing? Like 65? Because it hit high 60s here today, and you'd think that it was bikini weather in Pennsylvania. Stuart, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, I did get your message, and I will definitely put some stuff in the mail for you. So Stuart lives in Scotland, and yes, I will do it. But like you said, got the baby next week, and I'll get to it when I can get to it. And also, the mail is crazy, unless like you want to pay crazy shipping. I did get some stuff from Germany inside of 3 days, but I paid some serious shipping for that stuff. But Stuart, I will definitely put some CDs in the mail for you. If not later this month, early May, April. I'll do it. All right, guys. So back to the music. I Just Blinked is the first song I want to play. I want to send this out to friends of mine that may or may not be watching, or will be watching at some point later on. Brad and Monica, they got married 10 years ago, in January. But during their wedding, they actually had this song, one of the songs pumping through the system. So they had I Just Blinked coming through the system. So I thought that was fun. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to dedicate it to them. But, yeah, put some reverb on. 54 degrees. I don't feel sorry for you. But, yes, it was like high 60s today. So, all right. Reverb. Whoa. Check. Okay. This guy down. let's start the show. All right. So the first track on Tin A City is called I Just Blinked. And like I said, I did not play the keys in the studio. I was much smarter than that. I handed it off to a professional, but I can kind of fumble my way through it. So it goes like this. Someday I will pack up all my stuff and drive across country in my van. And wherever I find a space to spread out, is where I'm gonna land. Gonna write about the things I see, take the time to find what I wanna be, and do it the rest of my life. Whatever feels right. Tried to travel, tried to rap, but I found the time. All these bills just got in the way, and I just kept saying someday, well, I'm gonna follow my heart, then I'll live the part. I just blinked, now it's gone 35 and I am moving along. Plans for a family. The house and the wife and the kids have become my priorities. Some days now, yesterday. And I can't believe it's me I'm looking at, 'cause I don't recognize my life anymore. And I guess my dreams will just stay dreams, 'cause I just blinked, now it's gone 64 and I'm still going strong, just like that Beatles song. I'm grateful for all that I am, but I spent all my youth on worrying. Someday just never came, like you wanted to live, you wanted to see, you wanted to try, you wanted to be. Get up and live like you wanted to, like you wanted to play, like you wanted to sing, like you wanted to dance, like you wanted to be, like you wanted to try, like you wanted to run. All right, guys, welcome. Let me say hello to some people. As I was in the corner banging away on the keyboard, and I mean banging sincerely because that's how I play. All right, so Where did we leave off? All right, Don was complaining. Don is on Northern California. It's the West Coast, complaining about 54-degree weather. I have no sympathy. Sorry, Don and Stuart. 46 Fahrenheit in Scotland. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much been that, Stuart, here. But today was in the high 60s, so felt like spring. Carl, good to see you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Joe. Let me see. What do you got? What's up, Joe? Up. Brad's. Hey, so Brad, I dedicated. Hello. I dedicated that song to you and Monica, Brad. I don't know if you were here for the beginning, but I did that for you guys. So where are we at? Thank you, Dawn. Hey, Julie. Good to see you. Well, thanks, Carl. Wesley, how you been, man? It's been a minute. Good to see you on the broadcast. You're not complaining. Yeah, you're complaining. Get out of here. Hey, Brenda. Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So, Sand on the Dashboard. So, tonight is a theme, and it's from my 2010 record. So, I'm just playing those songs. I'm playing the record front to back. If I have time, I'll do Sand on the Dashboard for sure. But I do have a live in-person show May 1st at the Kelly Music Center. So if you're around, come down for that. But yeah, man, things are opening back up. Life is kind of getting back to normal. It's cool. So I'm excited about this year. I'm excited about the spring. I'm excited about our new baby next week. All the things. All right, so the second track on Tedeschi City is called New Normal. And yeah, I know today it's a cliche, and the inspiration back then was definitely dark. Let me pick up my guitar and tune while I talk about it. So I was actually having a conversation at a wedding, and this guy was telling me about just a really hard loss that he had. Somebody in his family that passed, and he had come to the realization through the help of some people that it was the new normal for him, and he had to learn how to, live his life. And I thought that was a great title for a song. I was in no way predicting a pandemic and all kinds of other things, but I feel like the media has used that phrase ad nauseum. All right, so this song is called New Normal. Yes, May 1st. In person. What's up, Megan? How are you? Good to see you. Hey, we got that crib today, so thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right. So this one's called New Normal. Second track from Tedeschi City.
This recurring dream, I wish I could tell you what it means. I feel the ground slip away beneath my feet, and I can't tell if I'm flying or I'm falling. In my heart I felt a skip. Something changed, something tipped, but it didn't look any different from the outside. And I remember all my friends just having so much fun. Love to feel the rush, but now I can't slow down. So now I'm back for more, 'cause life's been rough. Used to soothe me, just ain't enough. Now I'm higher than ever before. So why do I just want more? This is the new normal. There's no going back now. This is the new normal. And I like it up here. Woke up back on earth again. Now my head is far from falling. I really wish I could say when I went from feeling good to hearing a calling I could not ignore. Staring deep at my reflection, dark shadows beneath my eyes. They're giving away the shame I'm trying to hide. Another day becomes a week. How much longer can I feel like shit? This is the moment I know I gotta quit. So tomorrow I'll be getting my pledge. Tonight just a little bit, take off the edge. Now I'm higher than ever before. So why do I just want more? This is the new normal. There's no going back now. This is the new normal. And I like it up here. Singing la 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 la
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. So here in the studio, the basement, I hear the water running down here, and so sounds like Charlie's bath. It also sounds like applause. So I'm just going to imagine that the water running down is it's applause, and people are just, happy. Showering, if you will, showering me with applause. So thank you. Awesome, thanks, Don. Yeah, I don't play these songs very often. I'm focused on the new stuff that I'm writing and just testing it out and see if you guys like it. But I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks, brother man. Awesome. So last week I did this fun thing where I shared the link. If you guys want to jump on screen, you can. And it's still there. If you want to do it tonight, you can. No one's in the queue. No one's in the green room. But if you want to, I'll bring you on in between songs. It was a lot of fun last week, and it made the whole experience, because at one point we had 9 of us just, chatting about music and such, and definitely made me feel like I was not here alone, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, buddy. Charles, hey, bud. Yeah, Charles was on last week. He joined us. That was very cool. Good to see you, man. Oh, there he is. There he is. He found the link. Are you drinking? 'Cause I think that helped. Well, it was my birthday last week, yeah. So, but you know, let's see. Was I drinking last week? Yes, I was. All right. So I'm gonna play. I see Charles is in the green room. I'm gonna after this next song, I'll bring people on. Oh, Stuart, cool. All right, so good. We have some people joining. So guys, stay in the queue, and I'm gonna play the next song. Just make sure it's in tune, and we'll get a little bit of conversation going in between songs. So what inspired this theme tonight was I found out that this next song has been a part of the WWE, one of their pay-per-view events. So that's all I can really say about it right now. We're just trying to get to the bottom of what's going on with that. But I shared it because it was actually very funny to see the visual to this song, seeing like a wrestler from the 80s with a mullet walking along side of his mother on the beach. That alone is fucking hilarious, but just put my music to the background, and it gets even better. So anyway, so this song is called "A Box That's Always Empty." It's actually kind of an angry breakup song, and that's another reason I really don't play it anymore, because it was a long time ago, and it is what it is. But all right, cool. Some reverb on. Backbeat. She believes in love, 'cause it's the answer to every question she thinks of. She's out to find it tonight, jumping and then looking, never felt so right. Her life is like a box that's always empty. She's just looking for someone to fill it, so that she'll never have to take her inside. Her life is like a box that's always empty. She's just looking for someone to fill it, so that she'll never have to take her inside. She believes in fate, so her dreams and whims will never have to wait. She gives her heart away with ease. Longing has an appetite, and all love could be. Her life is like a box that's always empty. She's just looking for someone to fill it, so that she'll never have to take her inside. Her life is like a box that's always empty. She's just looking for someone to fill it, so that she'll never have to take her inside. Even after I broke through walls, I can say I still never knew her. She never took the time to ask herself questions like, who
before she has the chance to find herself. She'll find the arms of another. Her life is like a box that's always empty, and she's just looking for someone to fill it, so that she'll never have to take a look inside. Her life is like a box that's always empty, and she's just looking for someone to fill it, so that she'll never have to take a look. She will fall in love. She will fall in love and lose herself in you. Her life is like a box that's always empty.
All right, thank you guys. All right, so Joe's putting kids to sleep. He'll be back soon. So I'm gonna bring on Charles. And
Well,
I'll bring on
hello.
Stuart. What's up,
Hey.
guys?
Indeed. Oh my gosh.
Thanks for coming on.
Oh no, thanks for being on.
Yeah, this is fun. I mean, we had so much fun last week with the Zoom call kind of thing that I figured, you know, if anybody wants to jump on, why not? Say hello.
Sounds good.
No, I appreciate it. I really do. I mean, I just had a huge heart-to-heart with my 17-year-old son, and I don't know, Stuart, if you have children or 17-year-old son.
Yeah, I'm only 30, so I hope I won't have a 17-year-old son.
53.
Oh,
Oh,
17-year-old son that he doesn't know about, but
yeah, right,
that later.
right. But
His,
I needed to hear that song right there because
Yeah.
I mean it was perfect for the conversation that I just had. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's apparently perfect for wrestling as well. Just in case, you were wondering. But yeah, what did Dawn say? That's a great song, not a wedding song. No, it's not at all. It's
Oh no. No.
it's none of those things. Hey, Julie, what's up? So I'm looking forward to seeing you in person on May 1st, and I do have this live link if you want to jump on and say hello. But if you don't, it's all good. I'm just doing. This is my last broadcast for a few weeks. Get into baby mode, and actually, my wife's going to be in baby mode. I'm going to be in chauffeuring the 4-year-old and making dinner and all the things that.
And it's new baby boy, right? Charlie?
Yeah, so Charlie is 4, and then he's going to have a little brother. So
Okay.
we have yet to name him, but yes, we have a Charles, and maybe we'll name the little brother Stuart. How about that?
There you go.
Well, here's the thing, Stuart. We can't do that because his grandfather's name is Stuart, and his grandfather Stuart is Jewish, and in the Judaism, you can't name after a living person.
No.
So he's like, there's no Stuart right now.
Yeah. No, that's a big no.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, babe, I guess, boy number 2, but Stuart. She's like, no, you can't do that.
She's like, oh, well, let's be clear about that.
Yeah. Right.
Shame, missing out on a good name.
Yeah. All right, so the next song, I have to look up what is the next song. I think it's "Tell Me It's Gonna Be All Right." Yeah, I had to relearn all these tunes because these next 3 I never play. Actually, the last one I really don't play very often either. But the first 2 I play more so. The last 3 I had to totally relearn. So I'm gonna put you guys back in the green room, and I'm gonna play this next song for y'all. Pat, what's up? Pat in Nebraska. Good to see you. All right. Here we go. So this one's more of like a kind of a bluesy. I've been listening to recently. Kind of reminds me of throwback stuff. Tedeschi Trucks Band, and so I guess Derek Trucks is somehow related to the Allman Brothers, and he kind of grew up on the tour bus playing slide guitar, and this kind of, it reminds me of all that stuff. Kind of, I mean, they're more of like southern rock, but the whole kind of bluesy. Jam band stuff. It's actually a great video of me doing this with the band. I'm playing keyboard on the song, believe it or not, because I'm letting the band hold it down for me while I can be sloppy on the keyboard.
I've got my feet, and I won't show 'em to you. When I'm hurt, I just yell 'cause I couldn't cry, even if I wanted to. I've got doubts just like you. I wanna hear I've done good when it's said and done, and my work is through. I may act like I don't care when really I'm scared, but you already know that by now. Now I'm a grown man, but you must understand I still need somebody. Tell me it's gonna be alright. Just like a child that gets tucked in at night, I have learned to depend on the ones I love, even though I put up a fight. And I know I'm slow to tell you what I need, but I'm overdue, so here it goes. I might put on a show, behind it you know I really need somebody. Now I'm a grown man, but you must understand I still need somebody. Tell me it's gonna be alright. No shame in there. No shame in there. I put on a show, behind it you know I really need somebody. Now I'm a grown man, but you must understand I still need somebody. I'm scared, really I'm scared. Oh, I really need somebody. I might put on a show, behind it you know I really need somebody. Tell me it's gonna
All right, thank you guys. Trying to hold that one down. Solo acoustic. I'm your favorite Philly musician. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, that goes along side of Hall & Oates and Amos Lee and people like that. So I will take that as a big compliment. Thank you so much, Pat in Nebraska. Oh, thanks, guys.
Indeed. I mean, so who else is playing instruments? Because there was more than one guitar there. I'm sorry.
So yeah, just a little loop to keep it interesting, but I do that a lot just to fill out the sound. And I have
That was amazing.
Thanks, brother. Okay, this is Carl's applause. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, sir. All right, so Stuart, I said this before you joined us, but I will put stuff in the mail. It's probably going to be next month.
Yeah, there's absolutely no rush. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I'll send you my address, and I'll send you, like, if I don't hear from you by May, I'll send you my address, and we'll pick it up then. But you've got other things to focus on, man.
Oh, yeah, a new baby, whatever. I mean,
yeah, absolutely, man. If I don't hear from you by May, I'll give you a message or something. But really, take your time. There is no rush at all.
Well, definitely bug me, if you don't hear from me. But, so Charles will appreciate this because Charles discovered me on the stream I did with Pat McGee.
yes.
And Stuart discovered Pat McGee on the stream, and so Pat mailed him something.
Yeah, I got my vinyl today. Yeah.
So it came today.
Yeah, it came this morning. And it came with it was signed, and I got a special little signed message saying "Thank you, Stuart" in it as well, which was so nice of him. So that little touch, it just makes all the difference.
It does, and I'm going to say that Matt, you're probably very much like Pat. Pat doesn't associate himself with anybody who isn't worthy of it, and Pat is just a great artist. So that's why instantly I was more than willing to spend time listening to you.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, I mean, good people know good people.
Exactly.
There's a lot of jerks. I encounter them all the time, but that's why I love people like that.
Right.
Pretty much everybody that I have on the stream is just it's always a great time, and just all the the fans and the friends connect immediately. So
I want to recommend the Matt Century song to Charles, just because you mentioned the conversation about your son and the box that was empty.
Mm-hmm.
If you check out the Matt Century song "Following Through," when I listened to that reminded me so much of like a love that my parents gave me. I don't know if that's what it was intended when it was written, but that's sort of what it reminded me of when I heard it.
I wrote that for my mom.
That's what I took from it as well, man.
And that's the inspiration. But the nice thing about when you write a song, it can evolve even for yourself as the writer. And now, like, I watch how Meredith is with Charlie, and that kind of thing. Like, look, Charlie is a mama's boy through and through. I thought by now he'd be like, "Yeah, Daddy's so cool."
Nope.
It's mommy.
Yeah.
The cat is number 2, and then number 3. So, I try. I do what I can.
No.
But I think Charlie and I are going to get a lot closer when baby brother comes along and he doesn't get all the mommy attention. But that's another story for another time.
Yeah. Good luck with that. That's its own special time. Oh my gosh. But yeah. No. Thank you, Stuart. Following through. I am absolutely going to, assuming that Matt doesn't play it tonight, I will.
It's not on the album, so I'm not sure if he'll play it tonight. But yeah, it's a really good song. It just reminds me of.
I'm focusing on this 2010 release, and just for fun. And oh, Janine, thank you. So as a mom, she appreciates it.
See, yep, Stuart, you nailed it.
We got Matt Curlin on the line. Good to see you, brother. And let's see. My sound is lower than my guests. No, so I have a new mixing board. Well, not new. It's just my main mixing board is out for repairs, and I'm using a backup, so it may be a little quieter than usual.
All right. Well, Stuart and I will whisper.
All right. Well, that's a good segue to the next song. I'm gonna put you guys back in the green room. I'll see you in a little bit. And so that was 4. Track 5 is The Heart of Starting New. This one has it's just an epic production. It has a string quartet, and alongside of the band, we also had like a secondary drum kit. My drummer Tom played this like marching snare, and it was. I really think it's epic. It's a big sound, to say the least. If you hear the recording, The Heart of Starting New, I'll try to do it some justice tonight. I'm definitely gonna loop, kind of fill out the sound. Oh, you know what? It reminds me. My buddy Matt Majorano is a really talented producer. I would say film. It's just he's a cameraman for I think he's in ABC now, but he's always done like editing and production and behind the camera. Super talented guy, and he did this documentary. We did this pilot here in Philadelphia for a show, and it was me in the studio figuring this song out with my band and a string quartet, to see where it went, and it turned out way better than I could have imagined. It's not the record version, but the feedback I got from that gave me the confidence to put it on a record. All right, here we go. Something like this.
Don't remember exactly when it was or how you and I started. Was just trying to clear my head of love. Seemed to have found me. I'll admit that love scares me half to death. I think you should know just how I feel before we go any further. No, I won't try to pretend that I'm strong enough to be vulnerable again. With every loose start, it gets harder to unfold my arms, open up again. So I'll leave the past where it belongs. Embrace the heart of starting new. I hope you understand that I do believe we should take a step further. Still I can't forget the time I swore I'd never let go again. Try to keep an open heart and mind. Feels like trying to swim against the tides. You're the reason why I make it through. No, I won't try to pretend that I'm strong enough to be vulnerable again. With every loose start, it gets harder to unfold my arms and open up again. So I leave the past where it belongs, embrace the heart of starting new. Heart of starting new. Heart of starting new. Heart of starting new. Heart of starting new.
Just gonna try to mimic that string line here.
Heart of starting new. Heart of starting new. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
All right, bringing these guys back on. Thanks, guys.
Oh, that guitar has a tone. Oh, it's beautiful.
This one I actually just got. This is what I was mentioning, Stuart. I got this from Germany, and it came in 3 days, if you believe that.
Wow.
During the pandemic. But yeah, this amazing guitar company I discovered called Harley Benton. It makes these, I don't want to say knockoffs because they really do a great job, but it's like fraction, like 10% of what you would pay for the name brand. Like, and they do
Okay.
a really great job. So this is sort of my new toys here. But
Don't
Yeah,
leave on a train.
I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Gibson.
yeah,
Right?
Gibson. But Gibson is now these are Bozeman, Montana Gibsons. So they ship the acoustic factory out there. So because I have a Gibson. I have a Gibson that costs 10 times as much, and but this is my new.
No, that guitar is legit. I mean, that tone is everything.
Well, thank you guys. Let's say hello to some people here. So did we say hello to Melissa? Melissa, welcome, longtime friend. Good to see you, Melissa. I hope you're doing well. Hope to see you soon when you get vaccinated. I know that. I don't know if you have been where you're on the list, but it's definitely tough to try to get them now, for sure. Even if you're eligible,
Right?
But we'll figure that whole thing out. Oh, this is the Royal Douglas Rutherford Kegelsworth III, as I lovingly call him. Good to see you, Doug. Doug, or some know him as Doug E. Fresh. It's good to see you, Dougie. But who we got? Thank you. And yes, we're excited. And that's why, after tonight, I'm going to be taking a little break from the live streams. Yeah. But I'm also recording at the same time. I've got 2 songs that I need to get prepped for mix before April, so that I can have an April and a June release. And so many irons in the fire right now.
I'm going to say and go out on a limb and say that your wife only has one iron in the fire, and the only one that she cares about.
Well, her thing right now is just like prioritizing the house and getting Charlie ready, and
the nesting and the yes.
So I'm trying to assist with that, and I think the best way I can assist is just getting the hell out of her way.
Yes. So been there. What can I do? Go away. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. I've been moving stuff and pulling things out of storage and putting things back in storage and all
the exact thing that you pulled out and you put back back in.
So there's a lot of that, and then it's going to be a lot of Charlie and Daddy time. So.
Oh, it's so true.
The thing with COVID is now if you go into the hospital, for maternity, once you go in, you have to stay or you can't come back. So
yes,
we're figuring that whole thing out.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to have a child in the COVID situation. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean it could be worse, right? It could have been like in the height of it, but I think it'll be all right.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Plus, well, it would be nice if I could come back during the day, take Charlie to school, and then like spend the night. But whatever, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. We have 2 wonderful grandmothers, Charlie's grandmothers, that are nearby that will help out. So we got it covered. All right. So this last song on the record is one I didn't write. I didn't have anything to do with the writing. It was just the guy that produced this record. His name's Scott Sachs, and I thought it was just a great song. And I figured, it'd be cool. He recorded like a full band version. I was like, why don't I just do kind of a gritty solo acoustic Americana take on your song? And he was all about it. So once I get this sucker in tune, I'll play it for you. It's called Happy Where You're At. So I'm going to stick you guys back in the green room. And yes, we have a name picked out. We're going to call him Bruno Santry. What do you think about that, Melissa? I think that's a good name. That's a good, strong Irish name, right? Bruno Carbone Santry. That's my joke for everyone who asks about babies' names. I just give them their name. Well, in Melissa's case, her husband's name, Bruno. We didn't have a name for Charlie until like day 3, I think. She likes that. Okay. But no, we'll have a name going in this time. We won't be so lazy. But like I was telling these guys, so Stuart, I was thinking that we would be naming our child Stuart in honor of his grandfather, Meredith's dad. But Stuart, Meredith's father, is Jewish, and in Judaism you can't do that if the person is living. It's not a thing. So his name won't be Stewart for sure. So it will be Bruno Carbone Santry. Or Matthew Jr. No, I'm just kidding. I never want a junior. But I always just use that as my dad joke when I can't think of anything. And Meredith's like, well, what do you? I'm like, Matthew Jr. Like his middle name would be Junior. All right. Anyway, this is a song. Happy Where You're At. Scott Sachs wrote this song. It's a great tune. Scott's a great writer. And it goes something like this.
It's good advice, it's bad advice. I've taken both over eyes, but I found one truth, and this is that. Just be happy right where you're at. You want your freedom, but you won't love. You can't bear to stay, you're too scared to run. So you can grab your coat, or you can grab your hat, or you could just be happy right where you're at. Cause you were here, or you were there, but pretty soon you'll be nowhere. Single man wants a wife, married woman bored with her life. When you're in the field, you want to be at bat. Why can't you be happy right where you're at? Whoa, when your dreams leave you flat, I know it's hard to imagine that. So just be happy right where you're at.
So that concludes the end of Tin A City. Most of these songs I haven't played in years. I hope you enjoyed them. Yes, he does have the jokes. This guy's got the jokes. Are you talking about me, or are you talking about Bruno, or are you talking about Charlie? I'm a little lost. Scott Sachs has the jokes too. Bruce says that's an amazing name. Well, I would hope so. I would hope so. Woohoo! Well, thank you, Dawn. And thanks, everybody. Oh, do we have a private chat going on here? Oh, yes. Charles and Stuart are talking. Backstage, they're chatting.
Yes, we are.
Sweet.
I think Stuart and I would probably be very good friends.
I have a question for Stuart. So, It is, I'm going to say 1 a.m. Where are you at? 2 a.m.? 2 a.m.? Are you muted?
You're muted, buddy.
There you go. Can you hear me now?
There you go. All right. So, do you stay up late special for me, or are you just a night owl?
It's a bit of both. I've been enjoying this. It's been fantastic having these shows, but most of the time I can't sleep anyway, so it's a bit of both.
Excellent. And you're only
Yeah.
30, so like when I was 30, I slept till noon anyway. I went to bed at like 3 or 4, and we
Yeah.
slept till noon because I could.
Yeah, I can't sleep till
work
noon. I've
at
got work in like 4 hours, but
Oh no, really? What do you? So what do you? Do you take a nap or do you just don't sleep?
just don't sleep. It'll catch up with me eventually, but I've still got the stamina just now.
Wow.
Beer helps.
I appreciate that, man. And we'll have to have when we meet in person someday. We'll have to have a whiskey.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Well, if you do that European show you were talking about last week.
So that's the plan. I would love 2022 to map out some shows in Europe. I've played I played in the UK a little bit. My sister went to grad school in London, and I got to do a couple shows while visiting her, which is cool. But now, based on where my Spotify listenership is, it'd be really cool to target some of those cities or countries, rather, where, you know, I figure if I've got enough people that are listening to my music on a monthly basis, like if I could just get like 5% of them to show up to a gig, I'd be all right. So I'm going to keep working on that.
Cool. You definitely have to check out that One More Shot page I told you about, because I've put your stuff in there every week, and I've put Overthinking, the stream for that, in there, and everyone's had a really positive reaction to that. So I think you should join that as a member, even just to check out the reaction to your song and stuff.
Can you link me to that, or did you?
Yeah,
link me to that?
absolutely. That's how I found out with Jen, because she performed at the event.
Oh, okay.
So it's all the fans and people in that event. So yeah, I'll link it to you after the show.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. That would be awesome. That'd be so cool. All right, so where are we at here? It's like a little after 9. I've got some more time if people want to throw in some requests. Let's see, I did have one from let's see. Brenda. If Brenda's still on, I'll play Sand on the Dashboard for you if you're still here. But Brenda, let me know.
Oh,
otherwise,
great song.
Just
because it was mentioned following through. If you're up for
I was
playing
going to say following through because Stuart, my now dear friend, suggested it.
Well, I have to change guitars so you guys can keep BFFing.
Cool. So I've got one question for you, Matt, because every week I try and figure out what the song is. I try and Google it. I think it's a cover that you do, but I'm not sure. It's like Sons of Jude or something. Is that one of yours, or is that a cover?
That's one of mine, and I took it off of the streaming services because it was part of an EP. There was 3 songs. In that 3 songs was Sand on the Dashboard, the original version.
Yeah.
And in order to put the remix up, I had to take the original version down, and with that came Sons of Jude and another song called Taking My Turn. And that reminds me, because Janine is on tonight, and she's mentioned that, like, put it back on.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard you play it on live streams, but I keep looking for the songs. I love it so much. I'm like, I can't find it anywhere.
So the only thing that's holding me up from putting it back online is the artwork. I need to have its own separate artwork. But yeah, I have like all the information to just re-upload it.
Cool.
So okay. You have to remind me of that and mail you some CDs to Scotland. So
And One More Shot. Absolutely. I'll be your PA.
Yes, please. But yeah, see, so here's Janine. So Janine is another person that says, like, please put that back online. And it's not that I wanted to take it down. It's just I couldn't put the new version of Sand on the Dashboard without taking the old down, and it was a collection. So
Cool.
yeah, I will definitely put that, because I really like how that that version, the studio version, turned out. It turned out really well. So I'd love to put it back online. Keep bugging me. All right.
I will. I will definitely bug you about everything.
And then Stuart, if I ever do travel over to the Isles, I'm
Oh,
staying
dude,
with
yeah.
you.
Totally, yeah, absolutely. Just add me as a friend on
He just
Facebook or something. We'll totally keep in
Charles just
touch.
invited himself to your house.
Yeah.
I did, and I think
Yeah.
it's going to be okay. And
Yeah.
you're more than welcome to come to Michigan,
Sounds awesome.
Michigan,
Oh,
United States, where we have the hands, right?
yeah.
we're the state of the two hands.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely, man. And totally add me on Facebook and we'll keep in touch.
Absolutely, doing it right now.
Are you a golfer, Stuart?
I'm not, no. The sport, I do soccer. Again, we call it football.
Are you allowed to be a Scot and not a golfer?
I don't think golf's that popular anymore, to be honest.
No, it is failing, actually.
I think Trump kind of had his own way of just like pulling golf down over here because he's got like so many golf courses.
I like that. Now, if you don't mind sharing it, though, Stuart, you can send it in the chat if you want your last name, so I can find you on Facebook.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely.
How do you pronounce it? Is it Miller or how do you pronounce
Miller,
it?
yeah, Miller.
But not spelled like American spell.
No, AR is actually Scottish. It came from the same job, like a miller, as in somebody who works on mills.
Yeah.
But the original version was the way I spell it, AR, which is the Scottish way. Although my way of spelling Stuart is the English way.
There you go. Yeah, so.
Oh, Millar then.
Yeah, I'll type it out in the private chat for you, man. There you go. I typed it out in the private chat.
Perfect. Thank you.
I don't know. I can't find my the strap for this guitar, so it's taking me a minute to because otherwise I'm like playing it down here like a '90s grudge band, which is cool, but it's hard to execute. So I'm trying to fix this strap. So you guys keep making small talk. So all right. So Stuart, English. Oh, so my last name is Irish. It's actually not like your typical surname. When I went to Ireland, I tried to find other Santries, and they're like, well, that's a town. It's outside of Dublin. You can check it out. They have a soccer stadium there, but it's not really a surname. And I've found Santries online around the globe, but none of them are Irish. They're in other English-speaking countries, and kind of like, maybe it's because it's an immigrant name. Like from Ireland. I don't know.
Yeah, I got one of those things that like tell you what your name's all about. So the name Stuart, it means caretaker or guardian. I know that like from the term steward, like to be a steward for somebody. And then Miller is one of the only Scottish names that's actually originally Scottish, but doesn't have a tartan. We got our tartan taken off us. Doesn't have a tartan, like a tartan. Because we got our tartan taken off us for robbing too many sheep. So we have to share our tartan with the McFarlanes.
Robbing too many sheep. I heard there's a problem about this guy.
Yeah.
I heard that. Making excellent whiskey and robbing too many sheep.
Yeah.
What I know about the Scots. Besides golf. And as my friend Tito was on last week, likes to talk about the Highlander. He says, and there can only be one. Do you know?
Yeah.
There can only be one.
There can be only one, yeah.
Yes. And the best scene of that whole movie is when his cousin is talking to him after he's got himself tied to a tree and being stoned, and he's like, "Can you walk?" Well, I can bloody well walk out of here.
That's how badass he was. I'm gonna put you guys in the green room. I'm gonna play the song.
Sure.
All right, and I'll see you in a moment. Right, this is still too low, but I'll fumble my way through it.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be something new every day. A painter, a fireman, an astronaut. I remember you'd say, dream big dreams, boy. Hold your head up high. Put the time in. You can reach the sky. Now I want to thank you for following through. Even on the bad days, I knew that I knew people in my life would come and go, but your love is unconditional. Thank you for following through. As I got older, I hit the bottom from no fault of my own. Success or failure, it never mattered. You'd always welcome me home. Fire inside me just won't quit. When storm comes, I can handle it. Now I want to thank you for following through. 'Cause even on the bad days, knew that I knew people in my life would come and go, but your love is unconditional. Thank you for following through. You built me up way more than you probably should, 'cause you knew that the world would knock me down any chance it could. Thank you for following through. Thank you. 'Cause even on the bad days, knew that I knew people in my life would come and go, but your love is unconditional. Thank you for following through. People in my life would come and go, your love is unconditional. People in my life would come and go, your love is unconditional. Thank you for following through.
All right, thank you guys. Yeah, that's the song about. That goes out to all the mothers. Apparently, it's National Women's Month, so there you go. And thanks, dude. Good to see you, Andrew. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope your single is out there and gaining a lot of traction. How about Tiny Dancer? I'm not gonna do any covers tonight, but that's definitely one I do when I'm inclined to do it. But thanks, man. Good to see you. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Mel. And I think this is a good comment. A beautiful friendship happening right here. They're chatting privately, Dawn. They're becoming new BFFs. But that's what this is all about. And that's when I have guests, I love doing that. I love introducing, audiences to audiences, artists to artists, and now friends to friends. So thank you, Em. Good to see you. And so tonight I did an old record that I released in 2010. I played that one front to back, and what inspired that was a little a placement that I was unaware of one of the songs, getting to the bottom of that one. But yeah, so it was fun to play some of those songs I haven't played in years. Well, thanks, Julie. Good to see you. And Julie, I'm going to see you May 1st for sure at the Kelly Music Center. I got to start promoting that one. But yeah, I'm excited to get out in front of real humans once again. Not that you guys are not real humans, but in my studio, you're just a screen. You're just yeah. Charles got offended by that.
I'm like, hey. It's like, come on now.
You're all real. It's just that I can't, like, let's put it this way. If you were here in person, I would pour you some bourbon,
Oh.
and I would, especially Stuart, I would
Oh.
love to, pour you some American whiskey, our finest juice, and then in return, I would love to taste some of Scotland's finest.
Absolutely.
And,
The best thing to come out of Scotland, coincidentally, is Elton John's guitarist, whose first track on Elton John's first track ever did for Elton John was Tiny Dancer. He's from Edinburgh, so
his guitarist.
His guitarist, David Johnston's from Edinburgh. Yeah.
Yes.
And the first song he ever recorded with Elton John when he joined the band was Tiny Dancer.
Excellent.
What a start.
Yeah, and I have to go look online to find Matt Sandry's version of Tiny Dancer.
I don't know if it's online. It's just like one of those things I do, like, because I do a lot of private performances, like at parties and weddings and the whole thing, and you play the crowd pleasers for those events, and I call it Tony Danza. Hold it closer,
friend
Tony Danza.
reference.
Hold it closer, Tony Danza. So when I get really bored, just want to see if people are paying attention, I'll throw that in and to see if people are listening. Was it the Wedding Singer or something when where it was Wedding Crashers, where the band was like,
yes,
they're playing the song and kept throwing in the F-bomb. And people, huh? What was that? So I kind of do that. I call him,
hey,
closer, Tony Danza.
I saw Elton John and Billy Joel in concert together.
No. I haven't seen Elton John and Billy Joel together. I've seen Elton John 10 times now, but I've not seen Billy Joel yet.
But those two together.
It's online, Andrew. I don't know why. I don't know why it's online. I don't know if I posted. Maybe I did it on a live stream. I don't know. You guys.
WWF are going to use it now.
Guys, you need to check out Auburn. So Auburn, is it auburnmusic.com? But Auburn's a friend of mine. She lives in Nashville.
Okay.
We met years ago. Actually, Tennessee City, like right after I recorded that record, I met her at a writer's round in Nashville, and we've become friends since. We wrote this song during the pandemic. Another one I'm going to be recording, but she's got amazing music. Auburn, put your link in there. I think it's auburnmusic.com, but you need to check her out. I had her on my live stream. I was on hers, but you guys would definitely dig Auburn's stuff. She's fantastic.
Oh, please.
Yeah, definitely.
Mel says Billy Joel and Elton John together. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
it was
butter and chocolate. Two great tastes that taste great together.
It was crazy how good they were together. It actually shouldn't even be possible.
Yeah.
Auburn Music. Yeah, check out Auburn Music. You guys are definitely digger. Always looking for this kind of melding of audiences and friends. And Auburn, if you see right now, so Charles is in Michigan.
I am Kalamazoo, Michigan.
And Stuart is in Scotland. And these guys are now becoming BFFs. So they're going to be pen pals soon.
I'm gonna write Stuart, and I'm gonna fly over there, and I'm gonna teach him how to golf.
Yeah, and Charles has offered to crash at Stuart's house while he's there.
Yes, no hotel needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you know I'm staying with you? Amazing. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it for tonight, guys. I did the record. I played another request, and I had a nice chat with everybody. And I got to get to some baby stuff soon. And by that, I mean, staying out of my wife's way while she takes care of business. But yes, and then we'll all fly to Scotland.
I'm like, nope. I've been there. You do not have to apologize for that.
But I might have this link. So last week was my birthday, and I had decided I'm going to put the link on and let's everybody jump on. And we had like 9 of us chatting, so I might make this a regular thing if people want to come on, join the party. The link I think was buried down the feed tonight, but yeah, I think a couple weeks, definitely by April, I'll be back on. I'll have some new guests. I'll have some new themes. I'll wear costumes, or maybe not. I may or may not wear pants.
You may get bored of us. I'm just saying. Because I think Stuart and I will both be here. You're going to get bored of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't think that's possible, but if we get some new guests, you don't want to see my mug on screen. Oh, come on now.
Oh, get your butt on screen. Come on, yes.
Don, I will be sharing. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, Don, you're my friend on Facebook because my page is different. But yeah, I mean Facebook loves babies, right? So like you posted by a baby, everybody's gonna say the baby.
Oh, we are very much looking forward to seeing that new baby.
So there will be no shortage of baby posts. You'll get sick of that, Charles. You'll be like, I've seen this kid's baby. Talk about other stuff for once.
Yes, your baby farted today. Great, wonderful.
Exactly. So, all right, Charles, Stuart, it was amazing to see you guys.
Pleasure's all here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I will, if I've not heard from you by May, I will certainly bug you around about May time, and we'll catch up.
Bug me about that stuff. I'll send it off. Good to see you, brother. Take care, Stuart.
Cheers, man. Good luck with everything.
Thanks,
Bye.
buddy. Yeah, Meredith doesn't do that. She's not into the baby bump pictures, as you know. She's she's quiet about those things. It's hard enough to get her on camera when she's not pregnant. So those are the things. Oh, Kalina, great to see you. I can't wait to perform with you again. Well, thanks so much. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. All right. Yeah, so I'll let you know when I'm back online. But in the meantime, you guys can listen to the music. I'll be putting, Sons of Jude. I got to put that back online. But then in April, I'll have my next new single. And then June to follow. And we will be rocking. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything is coming back to somewhat normal for you. I can't wait. I can't wait for the summer. I can't wait to see all of your faces. And thanks so much for following me on this journey. And I'll see you guys live on stream in a few weeks. Peace and love you guys. Thank you. And that's all for me tonight. Goodbye.